Hello everyone. My name is Kinika and I am from the BBA department of Technia Institute of Advanced Studies. Today my topic of discussion is job evaluation. So what is job evaluation? Job evaluation is the process of analyzing and assessing various jobs systematically to ascertain their relative worth in an organization. Job evaluation is an assessment of the relative worth of various jobs on the basis of a consistent set of job and personal factors such as qualifications and skills required. The objective of job evaluation is to determine which jobs should get more pay than others. Several methods such as job ranking, job grading, and factor comparison are employed in job evaluation. Research indicates, however, that each method is nearly as accurate and reliable as the other in ranking and pricing different jobs. Job evaluation forms the basis for wage and salary negotiations. In other words of Edwin B. Flippo, job evaluation is a systematic and orderly process of determining the worth of a job in relation to other jobs. According to Kimball Jr., job evaluation represents an effort to determine the relative value of every job in a plant and to determine what the fair basic wage for such a job should be. Features of job evaluation. The main features of job evaluation are: first, to supply basis for wage negotiation founded on facts rather than on vague intermediate ideas. It attempts to assess jobs, not people. Third, job evaluation is the output provided by job analysis. Next is job evaluation does not design wage structure. It helps in rationalizing the system by reducing number of separate and different rates. Next is job evaluation is not made by individuals, rather it is done by group of experts. Next is job evaluation determines the value of job. Further, the value of each of the aspects such as skill and responsibility levels are also related and studied in connection with the job. Next is job evaluation helps the management to maintain high level of employee productivity and employee satisfaction. The objectives of job evaluation. So the first objective is it helps to establish an orderly, rational, systematic structure of jobs based on their worth of the job to the organization. To justify an existing pay rate structure or to develop one that provides for internal equity. Next, to assist in setting pay rates that are comparable to those or often similar jobs in other organizations to compete in marketplace for best talent. Next, to provide a rational basis for negotiating pay rates when bargaining collectively with a recognized union. Next is to ensure the fair and equitable compensation of employees in relation to their duties. Next is to ensure equity in pay for jobs of similar skill, effort, responsibility, and working conditions by using a system that consistently and accurately assesses differences in relative variance among jobs and to establish a framework of procedures to determine the grade levels and the consequent salary range for new jobs or jobs which have evolved and changed. Next is to identify a ladder of progression for future movement to all employees interested in improving their compensation. Next is to comply with equal pay legislation and regulations determining pay differences according to job content. And the last objective is to develop a base for merit or pay for performance. Next is advantages of job evaluation. First is job evaluation being a logical process and objective technique helps in developing an equitable and consistent wage and salary structure based on the relative worth of jobs in an organization. Second is by eliminating wage differentials within the organization, job evaluation helps in minimizing conflict between labor unions and management and in turn helps in promoting harmonious relations between them. Third advantage is job evaluation simplifies wage administration by establishing uniformity in wage rates. Fourth, it provides a logical basis for wage negotiations and collective bargaining. Fifth, in the case of new jobs, job evaluation facilitates spotting them into the existing wage and salary structure. Sixth, Point is, in the modern times of mechanization, performance depends much on the machines than on the worker himself or herself. In such cases, job evaluation provides the realistic basis for determination of wages. Next is, the information generated by job evaluation may also be used for improvement of selection, transfer and promotion procedures on the basis of comparative job requirements. Eighth is, job evaluation rates the job, not the workers. Organizations have large numbers of jobs with specializations. It is job evaluation here once again which helps in rating all these jobs and determining the wages and salary, and also removing ambiguity in them. Next topic is limitations of job evaluation. So job evaluation is not without limitations. The main limitations are, first, job evaluation is not exactly scientific. Job evaluation is a systematic technique and not the scientific technique of rewarding the job. Job evaluation lacks scientific precision because all factors cannot be measured accurately. Second, most of the techniques are difficult to understand even for the supervisors. Third, the factors taken by the program are not exhaustive. Fourth, there may be wide fluctuations in compensable factors in view of changes in technology, values and aspirations of employers, etc. Fifth, employees' trade unions, leaders, management and the program operators may assign different weight to different factors, thus creating grounds for dispute. So I hope you understood the topic of job evaluation. For more videos like this, please like and subscribe this video. Thank you.